After Conor McGregor became the first double champion in UFC history, he was well on his way to becoming one of the greatest, if not the greatest, MMA fighter ever. So after he won the lightweight title, he could finally enjoy his success. And he sure did. He bought a big mansion, he went to many parties, and he did many more things, but outside of fighting. So then it's been a year, and since he hasn't defended any of his titles once, he got stripped of both of them. That meant that Khabib could get his hands on the vacant title, but Conor wouldn't let that stand. He wanted his title back, and so he prepared for that fight with Khabib. It's going to be the biggest fight in MMA history, and he lost. Out of his following 3 fights, he would only go on to bring home one more victory, while Khabib, on the other hand, would go on to successfully defend his title twice, retire undefeated, and be known as the greatest lightweight ever now. So what was the difference maker then? Why did Conor fall off, and why did Khabib end up as arguably the greatest fighter ever? While Conor wasn't in the gym and instead partying and being distracted by material success, Khabib was in fight camp and training hard every single day. And then when Conor did come back, Khabib was already miles ahead. I think that's the perfect example that really shows the power of staying focused and training consistently. If you could only level up one of your fighting skills, make it that you're consistent, because that alone will level up every other skill faster automatically. To be honest, I'm not really a fast learner, and my progress in my fighting skills is pretty slow compared to others, but that progress is steady. And that's because over everything else, I'm dedicated to training and consistent with it. One of the coaches told me I'm untalented, but my training partners and my coaches admire my dedication and consistency at the same time. Now, the most important step is to set your surroundings up in a way where you can completely focus on fighting. That way you will actually be motivated to go train, and you will build a good amount of discipline too. So what I did was I just cut out all distractions like video games or friends that just wasted my time and got me nowhere, for example. Then after I cut out all the bullshit, I tried to fill up as close to 100% of my time with fighting related things. Some of those are obviously training, stretching after training, lifting weights or doing bodyweight exercises for strength, watching and analyzing the fight, eating, or also sleeping. Most of you aren't actually inconsistent just because of laziness or lack of discipline, but rather because you aren't focused on the right things and just get constantly distracted. I've previously talked about making sure that the gym isn't too far away and that it's good to have friends in the gym to hold you accountable. And that's also part of optimizing your surroundings for staying consistent and focused. You have to focus on making this a habit, and I know it's going to take a long time, but honestly, if you were just looking for a quick fix, then you're watching the wrong video. That quick fix doesn't exist. If you aren't completely dedicated and aren't willing to cut out all the distractions and sacrifice them, then you aren't going to become consistent. And yeah, there isn't much more to it actually. If you do this for long enough, it won't be that hard to go anymore since you've now developed this habit. You will actually start feeling motivated to go train. That's all from my experience at least, so I hope this could help you once again. With that, be more like Khabib and stay focused on things that really matter.